Alright guys, it's been a while. I've been busy with like exams and stuff, but it's not about that. So now I'm starting back, like just I want to post more videos, hop back on the YouTube grind. And if you guys have any ideas for stuff you want me to make, I do have some ideas and I'm gonna be making them soon. But like if you have any ideas, put them in the comments because that will help me because then I know what to give you and like make more videos. Anyways, I don't want to waste any more time because today you can read in the title. I'm an IB student and I'm trying an A level paper, just mainly because I want to see the either the content differences or like the difficulty differences because I have lots of friends that do A levels and I'm the only one that does IB, so I kind of just want to see what I'm going against and just I haven't learned any of the content gaps because some things you probably learn in A levels that you don't learn in IB maths, and I'm not sure if there's anything you learn in IB that you don't learn in. But I don't know. I haven't done the paper. I haven't looked at anything. So I've got the setup here. I'm just gonna press record so you can actually see what I am writing, and then I'll just edit it together. Um, let's see. Please work. I've not tested this. Okay, I've just stacked up on books, as you can see, but okay, we are allowed a calculator, and it's 2 hours, but hopefully it doesn't take 2 hours because I don't know. Normally I finish math papers a bit quicker, but we'll see. Okay, given that theta is small, measured in radians, use the small angle approximation to find an approximate of 1 minus cosine 4 theta. Okay, so if theta is small, then we can just say this is what 1 minus, if this is small, then that's basically 0, so cos 0 over, this would be small. I'll leave that as 2 theta for now. And then sine times by sine 0. So I'm going to evaluate this first. So cosine 0 is, okay, I'm already getting stuck. This is not fun. Cosine 0 is what? Is 1 from the graph. So you've got 0 at the top. And then, I don't know, this looks like a, because this is going to be 0 times 0, which makes no sense. But whenever I get 0 on the top and bottom, I'm known to use L'Hopital's rule, so I'm going to use that. So I'm going to differentiate. So the differential of the top will become cosine goes to negative sine, so you get positive 4 sine 4 theta over, and it is only 3 marks, I don't even know if this is correct, but I'm going to use the product rule, so 6 theta cosine 3 theta plus, then we're going to keep this and then differentiate that one, so sine 3 theta, and hopefully if we sub in our things it will come to something now. So which is what, let's put in theta as 0, so 4 sine 0 over, well this would just become 0 because over 2 sine 0, cancel these, so then I'm just going to get 2. I don't know why they gave so much space, but maybe you're meant to do more, but we don't know. I don't know. I'm going to mark at the end, obviously. Look, they gave so much space, but maybe let's write small. A curve has the equation y equals this. I can find the first derivative. This is quite nice. Dy dx is 2x minus 2 minus, I'm going to write this as 24x to the half, and then that will differentiate to multiply by the power, so 12x to the minus a half, so what? 12 over root x. Oh yeah, because what? Root x goes to 1 over 2 root x. Okay. And then differentiate again. Okay. Second derivative is, this just goes to 2, that's a constant. And then I'm going to do this one up here. So we have minus 12x to the minus a half. So you multiply by the power, so then that gives you, I'm actually so rusty, but it should be alright. 6x, and then subtract 1 from the power. So plus 6. I'm just going to check. It is, you can see everything I'm writing. Okay, that's good. 6. I'm just going to write like this because I like this. It looks a bit nicer to me. Verify that C is a stationary point. So a stationary point is when what? Oh, when dy dx is 0. So we just need to sub in. So 2 dy dx. We need to check if it's 0. So we sub in 2, 4 minus 2 minus 12 over root 4, which is what? 8 minus 2 minus 6, which is 0. Therefore, when x equals 4, C has, I don't know, I always write it because you never know what the mark scheme says. I never really check. Determine the nature of the stationary point. So then we just sub into the second derivative and we just see it was positive, negative. So then we sub into the second dx squared equals 2 plus 6 over 4 times root 4, which is 2. Which will be, I mean, we don't need to do the calculations, we can just tell that this can be positive. So because it's positive, the gradient is increasing. So here, so it's going to be a minimum. I think that's it. Okay, yeah. Okay, on to question 3. Figure 1 shows a sector AOB of, I should get a bit thirsty, hang on. The sector AOB, the angle AOB is theta in radians, area. Given that the perimeter of the sector, so let's write area as an expression, it will be theta over 2r squared in radians, and the perimeter will be 2r plus, and this part will be theta r. Given that the perimeter of the sector is 4 times, wait, what does this mean? 4 times the length of the arc. So the length of the arc is theta r. That means, what does this mean? This is 4 times. So 4L equals 4 theta r, and that's equal to the perimeter, 2r plus. So then you get 3 theta r equals 2r. So then you get theta equals 2/3. Oh, and then you know the area, so you can sub back into here. So then you know 11, bring this down, 11 equals what, 2 over, it's a third r squared. So then solve for r, so r will be root 33, and that's be the positive. That was nice. Curved equation meets the line y equals x at a single point. Show that alpha is between, I mean, you just equate them, I guess. So x equals 2 ln 8 minus x. We want to solve for x. We want to solve for x here. How would we do that? Probably bring, let's get that there, ln 8 minus x, and put this all squared. Then maybe I would exponentiate. No, that's not how you solve for the x. So you don't need to show the exact value, just between 3 and 4. So maybe it would be something like, in terms of e, like, because you do have the ln. So let me just try exponentiate them. So then you get what? E to the x equals 8 minus x. This doesn't look too good. 64 minus 16x plus x squared equals e to the x. Wait, it is a calculator test. Can I not just sketch this? Actually, and just solve for the intersection points. That's what I would do if I got this in a test, actually. Yeah, a lot of the time I always forget I have a calculator until it's too late. Graph. So let's see what y equals x. And then the other one is what y equals 2 ln 8 minus x. And gsolve intersect. Yeah, so x is 3.115. So what I would, and I'll just, they have the sketch already, so I'll just say sketch with GDC. Sketch with GDC. Because I don't know if the A-level marks scheme will give this. A is 3.16, obviously 3SF, which is in between 3 and 4. Iteration. Okay, what is this? Oh, okay. I'm assuming you use the graph. Start with determine whether or not this iteration can be used to find approximation for that. So I'm guessing you'd sub in here, and then you'll get the next one. It's like a sequence of some sort. I'm not really familiar with this kind of iteration, but I just remember my friend telling me about this once. I think you can do it with the GDC. Is it recursion? I'm gonna just try it. So, and then I'll put it here so you can see what I'm writing in there. 2 ln 8 minus x. Oh no, not x. It'll be an, the previous term. And then you'd want to just, I mean, we don't really need these ones. So I'm just gonna set a1 as 4 and then table. Okay, this doesn't look promising because it's just spotting between two values. I'll say no because I'm not gonna bother to go to this page. No, because when subbed in n+1, it doesn't converge to anything. It's just, it doesn't converge, I guess. Converge. Determine whether or not it can be used. So it doesn't say to actually do it. Find an estimate. Okay. Question 5. Oh. Given that. Oh, so it's just saying differentiate this with respect to theta. Okay. I mean, let's see. So there's a double angle here. I mean, I'm just going to try and do this with the quotient rule and see what happens, to be fair. So let's say the top one. So dy dx is what? vu dash minus v dash u all over v squared. So the top function is u over v. So let's do the 2. I feel like we can take a factor of 2 out, but nah, I'm just gonna leave it. I'm just gonna leave it actually. 2 cosine theta. That's my v, and then my u dash will be 3. This looks like it's gonna get messy, but hopefully stuff will just cancel because of the sines and the causes. Minus, you can't see what I'm writing. Minus the differential of the bottom. So 3 sine theta. The differential of the bottom, this will become 2 cos theta minus 2 sine all over 2 sine theta plus 2 cos theta squared. Okay, I'm going to try and expand at the bottom to see if I can make it look something like this. So what do we get? We get 2 sine, actually no, we get, the bottom will be 4 sine theta squared plus 4 cosine theta squared plus 448 sine theta cosine theta, which, let me just check that. Yeah. And then these will become 4. This will just become 4 because of the trigonometric identity. And then this will become 4 sine 2 theta. And then we can factor out, okay, there's a common factor of 4, so you get 4, 1 plus sine. This looks good, this looks promising, because you get this part. But then it says a as a constant, and then we have this top messy part, which, let's see if things work out, because I see a lot of the same numbers, so I feel like everything will be a multiple of 6. Let's just try it. So we get, oh yeah, because we're going to get cosine squareds and stuff, okay. So what, we got 6 sine theta cosine theta plus 6 cosine theta minus 6. Okay, yeah, this is going to cancel, it's good. 6 sine theta, there's a big bracket here. And then we times this by this. Minus plus 6 sine squared theta. A is rational, okay. So then, like, cos definitely goes to negative sine. Okay, I think I've done this right. And then on the top we have this and this will cancel. So then we just get 6 cosine squared theta minus, oh, it's a minus, so plus 6 sine squared theta, and this just becomes 6. So then we get 3 over 2. That's 1 over 1 plus sine 2. Okay, that was, so then what A is 3 over 2, which is rational. So okay, that was a bit longer than I would have liked, but I don't know. It seems like there's a lot more questions, but maybe not. Let's see how we do for time. Okay, we've been recording for 18 minutes. I don't know how many, I think there's like 15 questions or something. The circle with the center A has coordinates 7, 5. Okay. The line L with the equation y equals 2x plus 1. Show that the equation of the line PA. So P is where this connects. So P is this point. So we want to find this line here. So it doesn't tell you how big the radius of the circle is. The line with equation y is tangent to C, shown in figure 3. Okay, so this is what we do afterwards, once we have the radius. The line, okay, so this is also going to be a tangent at this point with the same gradient, just at a different point. So I don't know how to get these and these, but show the equation of the line PA is 2y plus, so what's this in y equals mx plus c, because that's what I'm most familiar with. This is what y equals negative x over 2 plus 17 over 2. So if we could show the gradient and the y-intercept, I'm actually not sure what we do because we don't have the radius. Let's see. So we know the center, we know a given point. I guess it's to show that. So if you do if you sub this in, that would verify. I wouldn't show that. Oh, okay. This is gonna be 90 degrees. So the gradient is gonna be the negative reciprocal. So y equals 2x plus 1. So negative reciprocal is minus a half. So we know that y equals mx plus c. M is going to be minus a half. And then we can just sub in our 7 and 5. So y equals negative a half x plus c. And then the y value is 5 equals minus a half 7 plus c. And then we bring this over, so c equals 5 plus 7 over 2, which is 17 over 2. So then you got your line as y equals minus x over 2 plus 17 over 2, which is the same as this, because I just rearranged it here. So find the equation for c. So I know the circle is what? It's x minus a plus squared. I'm just going off the top of my head. Y minus b squared equals r squared. I'm pretty sure it's that. So this is the things, and these are the intercepts. So you got x minus 7 squared plus y minus 5 squared equals r squared. So what's the radius? I guess you can, from these two equations, this equation and this equation, you can solve for this point, and then you will know the magnitude between that. It seems a bit long, but I don't really see any other way. There's 4 marks. So let's work out the radius. We got y equals 2x plus 1, and then we have 2y plus x equals 17. We can put this in here, so then we get 4x plus 2 plus x equals 17. So then we get x is 3. Let me just check it, yeah. X is 3. So then when x is 3, y is 7. Yeah, that checks out. So then we can work out the length by using Pythagoras. So change in x, change in y, change in x. I'm just gonna do it up here. Hopefully you can see. So this is what? 7, 5. This is 3, 7. So the change in y is 2. And the change in x is 4. So root 4 plus 6. So it's root 20. So r squared will be 20. Now let me just check. 7, 3, 7. So the difference in here is 2. The difference in here is 4. Yeah, that looks alright. Find the value of the constant k. So if we know this is root 20, here to here is what? It's going to be 2 root 20 apart. So we want to work out how much it shifted down, like this. Because we know here it's at 17 over 2. But then down here is going to intercept at somewhere else. So we need to find out how much it shifted down. Or we could... Actually, I think that would be the method. Would it? Because you know this is a right angle. You don't know here to here, do you? Let me see this. You know this. You don't know the angle of any sort. The line. K is not equal to 1. Oh yeah, because that's the first one. Oh, my mistake. This will be 1, because up here will be 17 over 2. But then we want to find out how much is shifted down. Have this, you don't have that, you don't have that. So anyway, you could get that. Actually, I do know what you can do, because you know the gradient will be 2. And if you can work out this point here, because what's it called? If you have here is what 3, 7. Here is what 7, 5. So then here will be, this will go up by 4 more. So the x value will go to 11, and then 7, 5, 3. So this is going to be the coordinate of this, 11, 3. And then you can just sub into this. So where is it? C. Y equals 2x plus k. Sub in your 3 equals 2, 11 plus k. Rearrange and you get k equals minus 19. So then y equals 2 is minus 19. Okay. Nice. I like these questions. Questions are good. Don't worry, I'll sort them out. 6. They give so much space. Okay. Show that the integral between this and this is independent of k. Alright, some integration. Let's see. Okay, I know this is gonna be a ln. So let's just take out the 2. 2k to 3k. So I'm assuming I'm gonna get like a constant out of this, but hopefully. I mean, if I do, then I think I know you did it right. And then this will go to, this is equal to 2. It will be ln 3x minus k, the mod of that, and then divide by the derivative of the inner functions are here, and then 3k to k, 3 here. So then I'm going to have 2/3 on the outside, and then ln 3x minus k, still from k to 3k. I'm not too sure how I'm going to get a constant from this, but let's just sub in and we'll see. So you get ln 8k. Okay, yeah, I see how this is going to come together. Minus ln 2k. And then when you have lns, you divide, so it'll be what? 2/3 ln 8k over 2k, which is just 2/3 ln 4. That checks out because it's got a constant value. Hopefully it's the right constant value. It's inversely proportional, so we're going to get what? 1 over k. Anything with that in the answer. This looks like a, I don't even know. Let's write the integral out first. 2k. Can't even imagine what a further maths paper is. I don't know, I might do a video where I do that actually, but I feel there's a lot of content that we don't really cover, but I don't know, it might be fun to learn it and just try if I get bored. 2x minus k squared dx. Oh wait, I already did this here. Now, how do you integrate this? Maybe my gut is partial fractions, or like if you expanded this, it wouldn't even help. Let's try. Oh, but it's only 3 marks. It's putting me off partial fractions, but inversely proportional to k. I don't know. Let's try it. So we have 1 over minus k squared will equal a over what? 2x minus k plus b, 2x minus k. We swing these over, so we get what? 2ax minus ak plus 2bx minus bk equals 1. So we have no x's here, so that means 2a plus 2b equals 0. So a plus b equals 0. And then minus ak, hang on, minus AK minus BK needs to what, equal 1? But wait, so if I got K minus A minus B equals 1. So what, it's 1 over K. Let's make it A plus B equals, okay, now we've just got A plus B and A plus B, so it's not that. If I expanded this, it wouldn't even help me. What are the integration methods I know? Partial fractions, substitution. Actually, inverse. Actually, let's put a star on this one. Don't waste too much time. Okay. Question 6, question 7. This paper just keeps going and going. The depth of water D in a harbour. These questions. Okay, so it's in degrees. Where T is the number of hours after midnight. A boy enters after midnight. Okay, so then this is what 6. Takes 2 hours to load. The boat requires a depth of the water to be at least. Find the depth of the water when the boat enters the harbour. So you just sub in. Enters at 6 after midnight. So you just sub in 6.5. Let's do this in the calculator. I don't even know what I was doing before. 5 plus 2 sine. Let's make sure we're in degrees. 30 times 6.5. I think you can just write the answer, 4.48. The IB is always a 3 significant figures. That's what I've got a habit of. Find to the nearest minute the earliest time the boat can leave the harbour. Solutions based entirely on graphical or numerical methods. What? How are you meant to do this? Find to the nearest minute the earliest time the boat can leave the harbour. But I don't know how to solve anything entirely on graphical. What does this even mean? Find the depth of the water in the harbour. Okay, yeah, I've done this one. Well, why am I reading this? Find the nearest minute the earliest time the boat can leave the harbour. I genuinely do not know what they want us to do, because I would just sketch this if I got this question. Yeah, I'll just sketch like the sine wave or whatever and put a line of 3.8 and to see where it first hits. The boat requires a depth of water to be at least. Can you just leave at midnight? I'm going to sketch this because what is going on? Even if they don't give me all the marks. 5 plus 2 sine. $30x. Yeah, okay. And exit. Let's put y as what? 3.8. Yeah, so, but it says depth of water to be at least 3. It's at least 3.8 at like midnight. I guess, after it loads the cargo. So then it's 8:30 once G-solve intersect. Do you have to explain it in words? So I guess it would be what? 10.77. That's in hours. So then I'll have to multiply that by 0.77 by 60 minutes. So I would say what? 10.46. But like, still doesn't really make sense what they're saying. But maybe I'm just too dumb to understand it. But okay, so they finished loading like around here, and this is the earliest time. I don't know what else they want. I'm just gonna label the key points. This is what, 10.77. I think that's enough. I'm happy with that. That's my answer. Maybe it's not what they want. But so much. Okay, that's question 8. Question 9 is the next one. Shows a sketch of the curve with the equation. This show that dy dx. Okay, it's gonna be implicit. 2x minus. Oh, I hate. Don't like doing implicit. So 2x. Let's just call it 2, and then you have the x and the y. So the differential of this is 1. Differential of this is dy dx. So you go what? Minus 2 y minus, do the minus in the whole thing, minus x dy plus 6y dy equals 50 and equals 0. And hopefully we get that. If we get that, then we know we're right. But I got them. Let's isolate the dy dx. 6y minus x equals 2y minus 2x. Okay, I should have a, because it's saying show that, I should have a 2 at the front of this x. Oh yeah, I should, right? Where did I get the 6 from? That's the last one. Oh yeah, 2y, 2x, yeah. So sometimes the show that question actually saved me, because you know what answer you want, but then like, it's kind of like cheating. I mean, to me it is cheating actually, because I should have got that wrong, but free y. I guess they want you to get the marks. Point P and Q represent that furthest west and furthest east of the origin. Okay, using pi, find the exact coordinates. Oh, I've seen questions like this before. So here, the gradient isn't 0, the gradient is technically infinity. So I'll set dy dx to infinity. So when this is really, really big, you set the denominator to 0 basically. So then 3y minus x equals 0. So then what, x equals 3y. And then I guess you can sub back in and find the, okay, it's 5 marks to be fair. So then let's sub x back in. I'm going to sub in up here. So you get 9y squared minus 6y squared plus 3y squared equals 50. This leaves me what, 6y squared equals 50. So then y plus or minus root 50 over 6. This can probably be simplified. Let's see. Divide by 2, 25 over 3, which is what? 5 over plus minus 5 over root 3. And so this is what? This will be the y coordinate. I guess you can just do the same. This one would be the minus, this one would be the plus, and then where do I sub in to solve? Here? No, it would be here. How are we looking for time? Okay. Not too bad. I'm just going to sub back in and see what I get. Oh, I don't want to turn to the next page because then I can't see the question. Actually, there's space here. I don't know if you can see that though. Hopefully you can. I mean, just work with it for this question. So if you know y equals plus minus 5 over root 3, then I don't really want to sub in because then I feel like I'm going to get a quadratic, but maybe that's what you have to do. So let's take the plus version. first, then we get x squared minus 10 over root 3 x plus, what's 5 over root 3 squared? It'll be what, 25 over 3. 25 equals 50. Let's make this minus 25. And hopefully you only get, if I put this in the quadratic solver, we only get one. It's a real solution. I don't know, because let's just try it. Polynomial 2, 1 minus 10 over root 3. Okay, but I guess you can see that it's above the x-axis. So I'm going to take x equals 8.66 and then y equals 5 over root 3. And then hopefully if I sub in the positive 10 over root 3, I'll get the other version. Because then the squared will be the same. Yeah, I see it's below the x-axis, so I'm going to take s equals minus 8.66. I'm not very confident about these ones, but these are my answers. How many questions left? Because I still have a lot of sheets, but I guess it is a full paper. But the height above the ground can be modelled by the differential equation or differential equations where t is time from the start of the ride, given that the passenger is 5 meters above the ground. So t equals 0, height equals 5. Is it asking us to solve it? I think so. I'll just solve for h, so you won't integrate both sides, I guess. Okay, wait, this looks not too bad. So we have dh and dt. Oh, I guess we swing it over. So 1 over h dh equals cosine 25t over 40 dt, and then we integrate. So then we get ln h, and the integral of cos is what? Sine 0.25t over 40, and then because we're integrating, we divide by the derivative of the inner function. So we divide by what? 0.25. We put the plus c here. This times this is 10. 10. Hang on, why have we got 5 there? Well, I guess maybe. Oh yeah, this is a 10th, so then this can also be written as 0.1 sine 0.25t plus c ln h, and we exponentiate, so we get h, so we just equals e to the 0.1 sine 0.25t multiplied by a, where e to the c equals a. And then we just sub in height is 5 equals, when time is 0, you get a equals e to the 0, which is 1. So then a equals 5. So then h equals 5. 0.25. Okay, nice. State the maximum height of the passengers above the ground. Okay, I'm just going to sketch this, because why not? Exit. Yeah. Height equals 5. E. Oh, you cannot see that. 0.1 sine 25 x. It's probably going to be in radians, so I'm going to have to convert back. Set up. Where is it? Menu? Oh, here. Radians. State the maximum height of the passenger. G-solve max is modeled by the y value, so equals 5.53 max. Maybe it's just 1 mark, so maybe that's what you have to do. For a second time, t seconds after start, find the value of t. So just find the next maximum point. That's the first maximum point. Is it gonna load? Exit, draw. Let's go across to the next one. I'm hoping it is in radians, because for us it's always in radians unless specified otherwise. So, G-solve max. And it'll be whatever the x value is, so t will be 31.4 seconds. I'm hoping that's right. Okay, let's go to, okay. What is this? Use the binomial expansion to show that, okay. This looks long, but it's 6 marks, so we have, I think I know how I'll do it, but so you have root 1 plus 4x on the top, and then root 1 minus x on the bottom. So then you'll get 2 expansions, like over the other expansion, and then you say equal to a plus bx minus plus cx squared. And you just match coefficients when you bring this over. That's what I'm aware of, but I don't even have the formula booklet. I think I threw them all out because when I was done with my exams, hang on. I have my maths book here, maybe it's in here. This is my maths book, but it's got physics stuff in it. Come on, just one page, just one equation booklet. I guess not. I don't really want to Google it because I'm recording with my laptop. Thing is, I never thought I'd need it again, so I didn't really. Found some other random maths books. Hopefully it's in here. Oh, I found it. It's here. Okay, lucky me. Surely you have a formula working at A levels. Surely. Otherwise, I would make this very, very difficult. What am I looking for? I don't even know what anything is. Extension of binomial theorem. So I just need up to x squared. So I just need 3 terms. So the first one would be 1 plus. So they're both to the power of a half. So it'd be half times what? B over A. So B is 4x. Then plus half. The half minus 1 all over 2 over times what? 4x all squared. That's the top. And the bottom one is, it should be more simple. 1 plus, not more simple, but half times a minus x plus half minus a half minus 1. Not minus, times 1 over 2 times minus x squared. So then this becomes 1 plus 2x. Half times minus a half is what? Minus a quarter. And a minus a quarter over 2 is what? Minus an eighth. Minus an eighth times 16 is minus 2. x squared all over 1 plus 1 minus x over 2. This will give me what, minus an eighth again. So minus, it's just an eighth because nothing else, x squared. And then I'm going to bring this over, a plus bx plus cx squared. I think we have to match coefficients, so then you got, I'm going to do 1 minus x over 2 minus an eighth x squared. So then you get a, and then we're going to do everything that makes an x plus bx minus a x over 2. Then everything that makes, this makes an x, that makes a constant, this makes an x, and this makes an x. Then everything that makes an x squared minus b x squared over 2 plus cx squared minus an eighth ax squared. So then we got what? A equals 1. Then we got b minus a over 2 equals 2. But then you know a equals 1, so b equals 5 over 2. Okay, we got this, that is right. And then we have all the x squared things, so then we should have c minus a over 8 minus b over 2 equals 2. And then we know c equals 2 plus an eighth plus 5 over 4. Oh, this should be minus 2, so minus 2. So then let's make this 10 over 8. I feel close, hang on. Minus 2 plus 11 over 8. So this is what, minus 16 over 8 plus 11 over 8. So then what c is, okay, that was a long thing for 6 marks, but I don't know, maybe there was a quicker way, but that was still fun. I remember learning that in school, but I've never done a question where you had to do that. Substitute x equals a half into both sides to find approximation for root 6. So if you put half in here, actually no, you should not use x equals a half. Let's see. Because 1 plus 2 over 1 minus, it does make root 6, but why should they not use it? But it would make it converge. I don't know why they shouldn't use it. Because this is getting smaller. It would be more than 1. I guess would it not converge because it's going plus minus, so it's not. I'm just going to say it doesn't converge, but converge series doesn't converge. Substitute x. Substitute. Okay, so we just substitute. See, there's so much space here, and like I print them small just to save paper, but what am I even doing? Okay. Simplest fraction. So what? It'd be, you just sub in 1 over 11 in the right side. So it'd be 1 plus 5 over 2, 1 over 11 minus 5 over 8 times 1, 1, 2, 1. Oh, we have a calculator. Menu. 1 plus 5 over 22 minus 5 over 121 times 8. Simplest form, I don't know, 1183 over 968. That seems too easy for 3 marks, but maybe. We'll always do that. So many of the pages are just thing. Oh, I still have that question 7 to go back to though. The value given that the car so it's going up in value, not down. This looks like simultaneous equation. So value is what? 32. What's T? T is measured in years. 2001. So 2002, 3, 4, 5. So it equals A P to the 4. And then we get 50,000 equals 2002, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So after 11 years. So when we divide these through, so then you get 50 over 32 equals P to the, what's the difference? 7. So we take the 7th root of P of what? 50 over 32. So P equals 1.0658. It does say 4 dP. So if we get that A as approximately, and then we can just sub into either of them. I'll sub into the first one, so then we get 32.58 to the 4. Answer to the, oh yeah, it's close, so 24, which is approximately 24.8. With reference to the model, interpret the value of the constant A. So A will be the initial value of the car, and the value of the constant P. Inflation? Not inflation. It's the, I forgot what it's called, but it's just how quickly something increases in value. I'm just gonna write inflation, but I know it's not that. But that's the only thing I can come to. Find the year. Okay, so we do 100,000 equals 24,800 times 1.0658 to the T. So I'm going to divide through, and then ln, and then log to that thing, that base. I actually don't know where the log is. Here it is. 1.0658. 100,000. That's right, over 24. So after, find the year. So after 21.8 years. So that will be during 2022. Nice. Oh, I'll show that. Perfect. So we can know if we actually get it correct. Okay, I actually don't know how to do this one initially. So let's just write out the question. X plus 2. It doesn't even... or we can take the 2 out, but that doesn't really help us. Right, let's say U is x plus 2. So then x is what? U minus 2 equals x. So then what do we get? We get du dx equals 1. I'm baffled, I can't lie. So we get what? 2, 0 to 2. These limits are still an x. But then we get what? U minus 2. Can you even do this? This doesn't feel right. But like, it's I guess it's going to work. And then du dx. So then it will become du. And let's change the limits now. So 2 will become 4, and this will become 2. And then we can expand this out, so we get u root, it's just u to the 3 over 2 minus 2 root u du. And then we can do our integration now. So what do? You add 1 to the power and then divide by the new power. So u to the 5. I don't know if I want to do it this way, but it's a bit late now. So 5 and divide by the new power minus u to the 3 over 2, and then I mean, this looks right because I've got a 5 and a 3 on the bottom, and then what do I have? 2 and 4. Okay, let's do this. So we got 2 on the outside, and we sub the first one in. We're going to sub 4 to the, okay, I'm putting this in the calculator, even though it's probably really, really simple. Yeah, 32. 32 times 2 is what, 64 over 5 minus, and let's just, you can have be too safe. 8 times that 4, which is what, 32 over 3. I want this all minus from, still have big brackets around here, 2 to the 5. And if you have a calculator, you might as well use it. 4 root 2, so 8 root 2 over 5 minus 3 over 2, 2 root 2 over 3. I mean, it looks promising, but let's do common denominator here. So 64 times, I mean, oh, we can just put the whole thing in the calculator, to be fair. 32 over 3. Okay, I did get 32 over 15 here, which is in the answer, minus, let's do the other side now, 8 root 2 over 5 minus 3, and then what, root 2 as well. This side does not look as good. Minus 14 root 2 over 15. Wait, if we multiply this out, these two multiply to make that, and 2 times that makes, doesn't make it clean though. It's so close, yet so, oh wait, 4. Is it an 8 here? I'm pretty sure it's an 8 here. Try that. That looks better, so then this will become plus 16 over root 2. Yeah, this looks better now. So then we get 64 over 15 plus 32 over 15 root 2. And then we can take out the 32 over 15 to get 2 plus root 2. Okay. See, this is why I love the straight up questions. How are you doing for Parametric. Okay, we didn't learn this in IB, but I did a bit of it in my extended essay, so I think I should be able to show that all points on C satisfy. Never mind, I don't know how to do it. It says show. I'm just going to sub in and hope for the best. 4 plus 2 cosine 2t equals 6 minus 2 sine t squared. Let's cancel this and make this 2. I think I'm going to need a double angle identity to help me here, but 2 minus 4 sine. I wish I just remembered them off the top of my head, but let's just get the book. Oh, here it is. It's probably going to be the 2 cosine squared t minus 1 4 cosine squared t minus 2. And we bring this over and we get 4, so we get 4 on this side and 4. So we get 4 equals 4, which is always true. Sketch the curve C. And we can just sketch this equation, I guess. Delete. V-window initial. I thought this would make a circle, I won't lie, but so want any points? Oh, okay, it doesn't have all those points. So I need to restrict it somehow. Because t just goes from 0 to 2 pi. I actually don't know. I don't know. Something to do with this, but I don't know. The line with the equation x plus y equals k intersects. So this is just what y equals minus x plus k. 2 distinct points. Okay, this, when I see this, I just see discriminant. So y equals minus x plus k. And then I'm going to set this equal to 6 minus x minus 3 squared. Then I'm going to expand this side out. X squared minus 6x plus 9 minus x plus k. So this is what? So minus x squared plus 6x and minus 3. I'm going to bring everything to the right, so I always like a positive x squared. Minus 7x k plus 3. And then I want the discriminant to be greater than 0, so what? 49 4ac 4k plus 12 61. Let's bring this over here. 4k. K has to be less than, I don't even know what the set notation is, but I think I'm just going to mark it. All these are just a mess, but I mean, we'll figure it out as we go. Let me get a coloured pen. Hopefully you can still see that. I hope the lighting's alright. I'm gonna... Hopefully it still records while okay, yeah, it does. What year is this? 2018. I'm just gonna... Okay, I already got the first question wrong. Let's see. Oh, this is what? Small angle approximation. I did not know this. So they did what? Sine. I mean, I did know this, but I didn't know how to use it. Equals 3 theta. I thought it would just be when it's small. I just put theta 0. Fair enough. Okay, well, I'm already flopping this. That's alright. That's alright. Does suck, but let's go. First question. Oh man. Okay, let's see. Hopefully we got this one right. 2x minus 2 minus. Yes. Yes. Hence there's a stationary point. Okay, yes, equal to 0. It's positive. It's a minimum. Okay, that's more like it. Yeah. Oh, I would show you the mark scheme, but like, I don't know, that's just too many things at once for me. Let's see. I have no idea what they did. What is this change of sign and function continues? We don't really do this on IB either, but yeah, I guess I didn't do what they wanted. It can be used because it spirals inwards. Yeah, I did not get that either. Damn. 5. Okay, I got 5. Did I skip a question? 5. Oh, it's still on the other side of it. So I got AH3 over 2. I'll give myself that. 6. This question has a gradient of -1/2, and then you sub in. Nice. Find the equation for C. Nice. K is -19. Nice. Okay, I'm not doing too bad. I don't think I'm doing as good. Oh, I forgot to do. Man, I don't know forfeit it, but I think I did already forfeit it. 2/3 ln 4. Nice. They did do partial. What did they even do? They did partial fractions, but no, they didn't. Oh, that's just... Did they just do a substitute? I don't get how they did this, but they just did the integral of 2. Oh, it's just what? U equals 2x minus k. I think I complicated that. That was silly of me. So I didn't get that one. When I look back at this, I'm gonna feel so silly, but it's alright. With you. Oh, it says with units. That is silly, but yeah, that's on me. Oh yeah. Okay, I got that. It says all 46 or 47. I'll take that. So this question, okay, yeah, I got this because you show that. Find the exact coordinates. Oh, I think I got it. I just did it in exact. I'm just gonna put oh, it just says point P, not even point Q. I did both. -5 root 3 -8.6. Okay, I'll drop myself 1 for finding, but I did find it technically. I did get it, but I just got both. I'll drop 1 because I did both. But explain briefly. Oh, I didn't even see this one. How to find the coordinates of the point that's furthest north. Furthest north. I'll just set dy dx to 0. Explains that you need to solve y equals x. Okay, that's not what I would have done, but x squared simultaneously, and you choose the positive solution. Okay. I think I've lost a lot of marks, but okay, I got this. What does condone mean? I'll just penalize, I guess, because I didn't put units. Okay, I got this one. There's too many blank pages. Let's see. What did they even do? Okay, they multiplied. Oh, they multiplied by the minus. That's smart. They just put this one up here and put it as 1 minus x to the minus a half. I guess I got the right answer still. Okay, what modulus x should be less than a quarter? Oh, I did not do this. I don't know why I just assumed that subbing in that would be correct. Oh, it's actually 2 marks still, so according to the mark scheme. Oh, these mark schemes are 2. Yep. A is what? The value of the car at the start. Initial, yeah, I got that one. And then a factor which the value rises each year. Okay, I did not get that. I just said 2022, nice. Why is that 4 marks? Oh, I guess setting up and solving this equation. Well, this I got. This was a nice. Yeah, I didn't know you could do that, to be fair. But the more you know. Note that this is. Okay. Okay, surely you can sub in. Yeah, you can sub. Attempt to. I don't know what they're doing in this mark scheme. Cause I think I did that. Oh, they just. I actually don't know what they did, but. Oh yeah, it looks similar. I think they just set equal to. I did not sketch this right. I'll give myself 0 marks. Reduce that k is less than 37 over 4. Oh, minus 12. And then this will become 37. Oh, silly arithmetic. Oh my. I know, I'll give myself. I'll give myself 2. Because I don't really like deducing what the mark scheme says. Now let me count how many I lost. I think it's out of 100. So 3 there. I lost a lot of marks, but to be fair, I had finished my exams already. So 2. Oh no, only 1 there. Over here, we lost 2. Nothing there. I think I did worse at the start than at the. Than at the end. Also lost 2 marks for units, which is quite poor, but I didn't do too horrific, but I don't know. I'll look up the grade boundaries in a sec. I didn't even get this first question. So I lost 19, so what's that? 81 out of 100. What year is this? 2018 A-level maths. 2018 A-level maths boundaries. I don't even know what board I did. I think it's. Why is it so hard to find out? Oh, it's mathematics. I don't know what module this was. It's pure. It's pure, so I don't know how to deduce the mark scheme. A. What's raw and UMS? Oh, they didn't even have A stars then. Wait, further. Oh, this is further. How do you find normal maths? Further maths. Do they even have normal maths here? Everything just says further. Hmm. 2018 A-levels math boundaries, pure, paper 1, I think it's at Excel. But why can't it just be simple? June 2018. Oh, they got higher. Wow. Okay, 229 out of 300. Divided by what? 300. So what's that a percent? That's 70. So I did pretty good. I'll bring it up. I don't even know if these are right or not, but this is what I'm trusting. Anyways. I mean, that's it. I was just trying an A-level. Overall comments, I'd say maybe I'd say similar difficulty, but I haven't tried the further maths. Further maths is probably like way harder from what I've heard, but maybe I'll try that next. But there'll probably be loads of content gaps because it's like matrices, like hyperbolic. There's just stuff that I've seen that they do that we don't do, but I think it'll be interesting to actually do them. Yeah, they do waste a lot of pages, but I do like to just print them and write them out because I just find it better. And I mean, that's all for today. IB student tries an A-level paper, and I'd say it's similar difficulty. I don't think like IB maths is like it's said to be one of the hardest IBs. Personally, I don't think so, but I mean, it's just difficulty is just subjective at the end of the day. But maybe I'll also try maybe an A-level physics paper or chemistry. Actually, I'm interested. I don't know, because all my friends just do A-levels and they're just like, oh, yours is probably so much harder. You have 6 subjects, but we don't actually know. If you did watch to the end, because it's probably gonna be a long video, I don't know how. Do subscribe because that helps me. I don't know, it just makes me happy when I see someone liked or enjoyed my video because it means like what I did, it was just entertaining. But